Alright, where's the hype? This is Xyron and I'm back with the news. So today we're going to launch straight into it. We have a lot of things to cover, and yesterday's video where I guessed or made a guess that we would be getting another exploration event was wrong, and that's okay. Um, the news is fantastic for today. So we're going to go through the maintenance first of all, 8 hours long, all right, and it's from Wednesday 2300 to Thursday 700. So okay, we have 2 more days to just have a bit of downtime. Totally fantastic. And we have the Chamber of Crystals, so that will be throughout the weekend, and this is um, yeah, for you to get your level up on your Aspers, and this is at a really great time because it's when Titan has just been released to us, and I've already begun to see a few friends have their Titans leveled up to 2 stars. So yeah, you want to get your hands on that for sure, and yeah, it'll be open until the 15th of May. Chamber of Crystals, always a good thing to have available for us. Next up, all right, and this is great news for all of us. Ability Awakening update, and my first ever Rainbow Crystal unit is going to be part of it. Delita is getting an Ability Awakening. What? Fantastic news. Um, Hope is also going to get an Ability Awakening, as is Vanille. I'm actually interested to know what Vanille's one will be because she's a very interesting unit, and I have her. Laswell is also getting his. I wonder what that will be like. Nicole Garnet. And Garnet is going to get her 6 stars, so watch out for that, as well as Kain, Snow, Chizuru, Darkfina, and Bartz. Alright, and they give us a bit of a heads up kind of thing. So Darkfina, she will have Retaliate Awakening, so that could be that she will boost her own magic when it is active and boost the chance of countering. Dystopia, which reduces MP consumed mid, so the MP amount required to cast Dystopia will be just less, and the amount of damage will be a mid-tier improvement, and consecutive use of damage will be mid as well, and eventually if you awaken her one more time it will be high and mid, and Ultima as well. Well, I'm not probably not going to even bother because I'm not really into the magic meta of this game, even though Psycho Clown made us panic a little. Chizuru, High Tide, Molt, and Phantom Shadow. I'm interested in especially the Phantom Shadow one, but it's basically just reducing MP consumed as well as damage amount. So okay, now Bats is going to be interesting because he will be able to boost attack magic each turn. Now I'm interested in that, as well as restoring MP each turn. Interesting. Let's take a look at that. Um, I'm interested in that because I believe Bats is going to be a big unit for all trials, especially those that involve what say you, no items, right? Because he has the life giver thing. So let's look for Boko's talent. There we go. Boost HP, MP, attacks, defense, magic, spirit by 10%, and okay, but the improvement for it will be now I think boosting attack magic each turn and restoring MP each turn. So that's really good. Life Giver, where you give your entire life to that person, will now give that person a wind resistance and enables one ally to evade death once. Interesting, not worth getting in my opinion, but fantastic news for all of us. I'm looking forward to what Delita's enhancement or ability awakening will be like. And now for the centerpiece of the news, it is the Vision of Bahamut. It's a trial, it's a newly highly difficult quest, and make no mistake about it, when it came out in the JP version, man, it was such a huge trial for everyone because it was so difficult. Make no mistake about it, this will really test us to the core. Now looking back, I think that Gilgamesh trial was one of the harder ones. Dark Siren Dark Ifrit topped that, and I think Bahamut, Shadow Bahamut will really test us even more, right? So they say we need to. Here's some info for you, Cupo. Be prepared to gear up to withstand Mega Flare. I'm not too sure what Mega Flare is, but okay. Dragon Killer will be effective. So for my unlucky free-to-play player unit video, I will use my Firion who has Dragon Killer. I might use my Randy as well. Jump abilities are especially useful. Cupo. So that's interesting, right? Let's move on. Quest mission reward, we get a clear 4-star Trust Moogle 5%. Right, I kind of wish that it wasn't so. I really, really wish that it was more of a 10%, but I think it's because it's a raid, right? So in the raid, we are going to get another reward on top of this. So 5% does make out to be fine, actually. So, okay, we'll do with that. No green magic will be 10,000 raid coins. So there will be a raid currency, apparently, but we'll discuss that more in a second. King Burst Pot, I think that's for Limit Burst. And 2 rare summon tickets. Yes. 5 or less in a party, companion included. I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that. And down here they have all the dragon killers. Firion, Reberta, Zyrus, and Kain. I I am excited about that. And it starts on 12th of May, which is in 2 days' time. Man, this is going to be amazing. And it's only going to be on 26th of May, Friday. So we have a lot of time to figure that out, how we are going to deal with this trial. I'll be trying my best to come up with a good guide as soon as possible. I'll try to do one that's a bit more concise with every single person. Unit being explained a bit more, and last but not least, with a more unlucky free-to-play player build with all the 3-star, 4-star based units. Alright, so Vision of Bahamut. It's a raid event. Once locked away in a secret location, the King of Aspers has awoken. Bahamut. Alright, let's move on from that. Participate in the event. Okay. Challenge Shadow Bahamut, yes, will appear in the Dimensional Vortex. Inflict damage on the raid boss to reduce its max HP. The raid boss's HP is shared among all participants. So this is kind of like the Ifrit trial that we had. Man, that was a very, very tiring 2 weeks for me personally. There is a set time limit in which you must defeat the raid boss that is set by its level. Yep, same as that time. If you're able to defeat the boss within the time limit, it will reappear having grown a level stronger. Yep, same. Same as what we have thought. Collect Bahamut raid coins and event points. So depending on your battle results, you can receive event points and Bahamut raid coins to use in the raid summon. So bonuses will be given depending on the level of the raid boss defeated. Okay, so that's interesting. And let's see the various rewards. There will be rewards that can be received individually. Oh, so it's like the snowman trial and the March of the Ifrit trial where there are individual rewards and different tiers. Raid summons can be performed. Yes. Okay, that's fantastic. But what are the raid summons? Okay, they didn't include that, but alright. Event limited equipment can only be crafted. Okay, you can receive these recipes as individual event rewards, and you can find required materials from the raid summon. Okay, so we will get the raid summon stuff and get it for the materials and the items that will come out. Alright, so yep, Trust Muggles are available for the rankings. Probably for most of us free-to-play players, we are going to fall under these categories. Okay, I'm personally going to try to aim for um, the below the 30,000 because it's a 5% trust Moogle as compared to a 1% trust Moogle and 3 summon tickets. So that's pretty good. Yeah. Alright. Event limited equipment will include Drake Snore Rod. 10 attack, 35 magic. Interesting. Um, I wouldn't know why we would want that, but perhaps it is for a future unit. But it's pretty low stats, so not really interested in that. Drake's Guard Robe, which is defense plus 35, magic spirit 20, but with auto regen. Now that's interesting. And Bahamut's Fang, which is a lance and it's attack plus 76 with Dragon Killer. This is a must get. As well as this gun, Dragon's Roar, which gives attack 78, Dragon Killer, and enables Waking Instinct, which boosts attack defense magic spirit when HP drops to a certain level. Okay, so we must try our best to get this because it's event limited. We must try to get it. And yeah, so there will also be these materia, so that's interesting. Magician, Fighter, Seething Cauldron, as well as Swelling Power, right? So I imagine we would probably want all of these. Yeah, so okay, interesting news. Last but not least, the featured summon, beautiful, and it's Reberta, Zyrus, Firion, and Kain. And this is interesting, okay, because we didn't expect this, but cool, cool. Um, let's take a look from the bottom. Uh, okay, so Kain, most of us have him. I have a few of him. He gives Gungnir, which is actually in Norse mythology, attack 90. Okay, in the past it used to be one of the highest attack, but now with Mana Sword and many other swords have been out, kind of falls behind. Excuse me. Okay, he's a damage dealer. He's one of the better 5-star units, but he falls way off. He has Dragon Killer, of course, Dragoon Spirit, which boosts damage dealt by jump abilities, and Dragon Dive, right? So he's okay. If you don't have a damage dealer for some strange reason, Kain is a good choice. If not, Firion. If you do not have a Firion, this is the banner for you. Summon, alright? Try to get Firion because he is the best 3-star base attack unit. He has one of the most number of killer abilities, and well, he's just simply great. Alright, his Trustmaster is nothing to shout about, however. But moving on, this is kind of looks like Heltich, but he's Zyrus, and he is a black mage. He will do Trustmaster, Draco Spike, 101 magic. Wow. Attack 30, magic damage against dragons plus 75%. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And he has dual black magic, Dragon's Bane, and Blood Pulsar. That is pretty sick. That is pretty sick. This guy might actually be worth a daily summon or two. Man, he does look really cool. But okay, I'll do a proper banner review of him. But last but not least, we have Reberta, and her job is Dragoon. Wow, Crimson Blood, attack 128, physical damage against dragons 50%. Dragoon Meister, boost damage against dragons and nullify confuse. Wow. Recovery jump, okay, kind of similar to Noctis's leap. Crimson Death, leap into the air, then attack next turn, and if jump, recovery, or raging thrust are used, leap into the air, then attack with Ignitos next turn. Wow, and she has attack 200. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Well, that's all from the news for this week. But man, I'm actually excited, but I must say that I'm a bit overwhelmed with the amount of news. So I have many questions that I'm thinking about, and I'm also wondering whether this event signals a pushback in the Tidus and Riku banner, which in this case is not a bad thing, but I'm wondering whether Roberta is worth pulling. I'm wondering whether the Bahamut trial will be too difficult. Like the March of the Ifrit, that was really difficult. Mega Flare, we have to keep a watch out on what that is. It sounds like a water attack because Flare reduces water resistance. So does Mega Flare reduce water resistance? But Shadow Bahamut kind of sounds like it's a dark element. So many questions on my mind, and I'm also eager to craft those materia, especially those with Dragon Killer. It's all very interesting to me. But that's all I have. If you have a comment, you guys know something from the JP version that I don't, you guys have some news, you can update me on this comments down below. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. As always, this is Xyron with the news. Xyron out.